Hi, this is Brooke Medicine Eagle. I wanted to share with you just a little bit today about sweetgrass, this wonderful gift from Mother Earth that we use in a ceremonial way. It's especially fascinating because, if you spend time around the grass, like if you lay out in a field in the grass in the summertime, a lot of grasses have a kind of sweetness, but not many of them. If you pick them and dry them, they lose that scent. But what's very special about sweetgrass is that it keeps that lovely sweetness. Sweetgrass is a tall, beautiful grass that grows in swampy areas. I hadn't spent much time around it, and a lot of times it's grown up even into Canada and other parts of the northern part of our world, swampier, watery parts of things. But I had a wonderful experience. My dear friend and sister, Tana, there at Sacred Ground, had planted some down in an area that was really moist a lot of the summer. Really nice spring water came down through there and kind of moistened this whole area. And when we went over there and looked, there was this whole plot of sweetgrass. So I had the joyous opportunity of gathering it and singing to it and thanking it and honoring it and braiding it. So this is one of those braids. I've already used some of it, so it's not even as long as it was. But as with all things we gather, it's important to take a certain amount and leave the rest so that field grows and grows and continues to serve us, so that we honor and respect it and give thanks for it. So the way I've done it is, getting all the grass and I tie it together. Sometimes I tie a little loop and hook it over something out there and then just start braiding. And it's wonderful to sing and give thanks and think about sweetness, because for me, the medicine of this is sweetness. It's really about bringing sweetness into our lives. So I use it in different ways. I like to use sage first, so that you kind of clear the air. It's like anything. We need to detox and then put something wonderful into our systems. Kind of detox the area, get rid of all the whatever might be negative, and then we can bring in sweetgrass. And certainly sweetgrass can be used as a cleansing and in whatever way its sweetness wants to help you. But I'm just telling you how I use it most of the time. So anyway, one of the ways that I also use it, well, let me talk a little bit about burning it. It's a little hard to keep going. I'm not going to light it here because I'm over a rug. And it's really important to have something. I like to sometimes try to hold on to it on a plate or something, because it really will, let ashes drop pretty easily. And it doesn't like to stay going too much. So a lot of times you have to light it again and again. And I've got a little string on it, but I just eventually open it up so that it can burn. And you can use it just like this, or sometimes it's nice to send it out with a feather and use it over things. And so the way I like to use it, let's say I'm working with an individual person, and when we begin, I would very likely smudge them with sage to clear the way for anything we want to do and clear out what needs to leave. And often then at the end is when I'll use sweetgrass, because I'm going toward bringing something sweet. So it's calling that, and at the end saying sweetness, beauty, goodness. All of those things are what we're calling in for this person. We're calling into our lives what's good and true and beautiful and sweet, and all of those things is how we can use it. And one of the things that I was told by my elders is that sweetness is a way to call spirit. So not only the sweetness of sweetgrass, but it's like in ourselves. If I'm like me, grouchy, and all of that energy, it's like, whoa. If spirit is this free, amazing presence, it's like, why would it want to hang around with me? Metaphorically. So Anyway, they say sweetness, be sweet. Bring that beautiful heart, that love, that kindness, that goodness, that caring, that honoring, that respecting, that unity, that sharing, all of that. That's what calls spirit. That's what awakens that. And we can use sweetgrass to emphasize that as well, to really bring sweetness into our lives. Because there's so much going on. There's so much that sometimes is not sweet and good and kind and loving and graceful. So anything we can do to bring that into our lives, I think is really wonderful. So I really honor this beautiful grass that the Mother Earth gives us, that the water helps and nurtures, that we might have sweetness in our lives. And so as I complete this, I say, may you have sweetness in your life. Ho, Mitakuye Oyasin.